welcome to Let's Do Yoga with Joanne, and I'm Joanne. I am always humbled when you choose to allow me to come into your home and to do yoga with you. That's a very humbling thought. So I hope you enjoyed today's session. As always, if you find yourself in a pose that is painful or you just know it's not the right pose for your body, then back out of it or modify it, shorten it up, do whatever you need to do to make it more comfortable, or just wait for the next pose and join us then. So take care of yourself first. All right, let's begin with a breath exercise as we do our class today for all kinds of movement that improves flexibility. That includes the health of your lungs. So this one is called birthday breath, and you guessed it right. It's the one where you take that deep breath in and then you blow out all the candles. And I just can never do that breathing exercise without thinking of the lady on Facebook who loses her teeth. So hang on tight to the teeth. All right, deep inhale. Exhale, blow out all those candles. Just take a normal breath. We don't want to get lightheaded. Deep inhale. Starting on the other side, blow out all those candles. And normal breath. Last one. Really try not to get lightheaded. Deep inhale. And exhale. I think we got all the candles now. So we can make a wish. I wish for better flexibility. All right. So I come forward on my chair. I'm sort of in the middle of the chair, and I want my shoulders directly over my hips, but you're not sitting ramrod straight. You've just got good posture, opening up that front, the chest and the belly to accommodate the lungs inside. And then I want to tilt my right ear to my right shoulder. And once I got it there, I'm going to take that left arm out to a 45 degree. And everything's in line. I'm like I would be between two sheets of plywood. Everything's in line. I don't have, my arm more forward and I'm not bent more forward. So you are trying to become more straight and in line. I know everybody has their own issues, and so it may not look quite exactly like this for you. Then bring that head back up into neutral, maybe roll those shoulders a couple times, and then we'll take it to the other side. So I want my left ear now down to my left shoulder, and I'm going to take that right arm out to that 45 degree and try and just hang on to this long enough that I can feel some softness happening in that tendon. And that's working pretty good. I feel that. I'm going to drop that right arm. So I'm now, you know what, if you want to, you can go further back in your seat. It's easier the further back in the seat that you are, or maybe you want to start in the middle and then move back if you think you need it. So you start by straightening your right leg. Now that is hard to do. So if you want to go further back, it's easier. Your hands come together in heart center and you're going to turn to the right while you're holding that leg up. So here's your modification options. If you wish, bring that foot down and then bring it back up. And you can do that to your breathing. So you inhale with the leg up. Exhale and take it down. Stay where you are though. You can inhale and lift it up. Those of you who wish, you can leave it straight out, or on the exhale, you can bring it down. Inhale, lift it up. And on the exhale, everybody puts it down. Bring those hands forward into a neutral zone, and then lift that left leg up and inhale. Exhale, turn to the other side, and you can put that foot down if you wish. Inhale, lift it up. Of course, you're working towards keeping it up. Exhale, you can put it down if you wish. Inhale, lift it up. And on the exhale, we all put it down and turn towards the front for the neutral zone. So we're going to do a number of movements that are using the shoulder joints. It may become too much work for you, and so get as far as you get, rest your shoulders, and then when we start the sequence all over again, join us again. Okay, and I'll always say we're at the beginning so you can start again. So the first one is the inhale, lift those arms all the way up. The exhale, bend the elbows and you open up that chest. I want those elbows behind me. Inhale, bring those arms all the way up. Exhale, I'm going to drop my right arm, and with my left arm, I'm going to lean over to the side, opening up those left side ribs. Inhale all the way up. And then I'll just bend to the other side. My left arm comes down and I open up the right side ribs. Inhale all the way up, open those knees, because on the exhale, you're going to turn your torso to the right and reach forward to the right on that diagonal. Inhale up. You guessed it, we're going to go to the left on that diagonal. And then inhale all the way up. On the exhale, I want to turn my torso to the right, open my arms so I'm in a right position twist. Inhale those arms all the way up, and then take that twist to the left-hand side. Inhale up, and then bring those arms down. Let's just roll those shoulders back, and we're at the beginning. So if you had to quit through the middle, but you want to start again for a little bit, here's where we start again. Inhale up. Exhale, this is called goalpost. Inhale up. Exhale, right arm down, left arm over for a bend. Inhale up. Left arm down, right arm over for a bend. Inhale up. I want to do that reaching on the diagonal over my right leg. Inhale up. Reaching for the diagonal on my left leg. Inhale up. Here's that side twist where I open the arms to the right. Inhale up. Side twist where I open the arms to the left. Inhale up. And bring those hands through heart center. Just rest those shoulders a little bit. Roll them to the back as we do this one more time. So if your shoulders are done for, you can just sit it out and wait for us, or you can do a more modified version. Yours might look more like this. Inhale up and then goalpost. Okay, so do whatever modification you need to do to protect those shoulders. Inhale up. Exhale, goalpost. Inhale up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale up. Diagonal reach over the right leg. Inhale up. Diagonal reach over the left leg. Inhale up. Right side twist, arms open. Inhale up. Left side twist, arms open. And inhale up. Bring those arms down. Let's show them a little loving. Roll those shoulders to the back. That feels better. Okay. And let's get into our standing flow portion. So I always bring the chair to one side. And we're going to begin in that mountain pose. So mountain pose, you're facing, I'll face the camera, you're facing your chair, however your chair is. And so what you do is you get kind of in line even before we start. So the shoulders are over the hips are over the knees and the ankles. You're not really tight, but you are in good posture. I want to take the four corners of my feet. That's these four corners. So here, 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 and here. And I'm going to, that's my foundation, right? My house pilings that are going into the ground. So I'm pretending to glue those four corners tightly to the floor. Then I'm going to lift my toes and try and spread them apart, and then suction cup them down. So that's nice and solid. Tighten the calves. Maybe you can lift the kneecaps. Tighten this upper leg. So you might even feel already that you're getting stronger. Tighten the butt. Now you're solid. That is solid. So we still want to get below the belly button and kind of across, some tension in there, a little bit of tightening. And then go ahead and bring the elbows way back and down. Can you feel your shoulder blades move and your shoulders drop away from your ears? My hands are facing forward and my chin is parallel to the floor. We are staying here for 3 breaths. Keep that tension there. Keep the tension below the belly button and inhale. Exhale, keep that tension, hang on. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So, stay where you are. You're going to come into that tall mountain, and from tall mountain, we'll reach back for warrior 1. Now, you can grab the chair seat, the chair back, whatever you need to do to feel safe, or maybe you are able to step back with that one foot and place that back foot down at a 45-degree angle. Okay? So what we want to have happen, whether you're doing it this way or you're just reaching back with your foot, bring that back foot into a 45-degree angle. The front foot goes straight forward and the front knee bends. So you got your base for your warrior 1. Okay? I want to bring my arms forward. On the inhale, they come up. Exhale forward. And you can try and get your ears right between those upper arms. Inhale, up, up, up. Exhale forward. So we're getting lots of joints being used here. Inhale up and exhale forward. Here's where we want to come into pyramid. So this is playing with the hips and the back of the legs. I want to straighten that front knee, and I'm going to bring that front hip back and this hip forward. As I reach for the chair, you can probably feel the hamstring in that front leg already stretching. But if you want to, you can also bend the elbows to really get into it. But you need your back straight, so it's not rounding, it's keeping the back straight. So inhale with the elbows straight. Exhale and bend them. Inhale with the elbows straight, bring it up. Exhale and bend the elbows, bringing your head down. Inhale the elbows straight. Exhale and bend the elbows. Yes, I know your head is going below your heart, but we're not staying there. You immediately straighten those elbows. Okay, so trying to stay safe with any high blood pressure people. I want now to take that back foot on the heel. I'm going to pivot on the heel to bring those toes to face the camera. So I've got one foot facing that way and one foot facing that way. If I bend that front knee, I'm now in warrior 2 base. But what happens is as soon as we open that pelvis, we tuck we send the butt out, and that hurts the lower back. So you have to think about tucking that tailbone. Okay? Then my arms come out at shoulder height, and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. How elegantly can I bring that back foot to join the front foot now? Maybe I have to hang on to the chair and kind of hop it in, and that's fine. Maybe you have to hang on to the chair and I can bring it in one movement. So you do whatever works for you. And then let's come back into this standing in front of the chair where we're going to come immediately into tall mountain. Inhale up into tall mountain. On the exhale, you can either hang on to the front of the chair or the seat or bring the arms forward as you step that foot back for warrior one. I want to make sure my hips stay parallel to this chair front, okay? And inhale up, exhale forward. Inhale up, exhale forward, inhale up. Here's where I come into my pyramid. On my exhale, I'm going to straighten that front knee and try and bring that hip back and the other hip forward. I'm going to reach for that chair. Woo, I can feel my hamstring already behind this front leg. So if this is enough for you, you can hang out here, or you can inhale here with the elbows straight. Keeping your back straight, don't round it. You can exhale and bend those elbows. So can we even go very far? Probably not. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the elbows. So now we want to come into warrior two. That's going to put my back to you. So I'll show you how it's done. My front knee is going to bend. I'm going to lift myself off that chair and bring my arms to shoulder height and pivot on the heel of my foot so that one foot is facing straight forward and the other one is facing at a 90-degree angle. So can you see how my butt kind of sticks out? If I don't do anything about it, that butt sticks out. I have to take that butt and tilt it under so that I can protect this lower back. That's why I decided I would show the back, my back to you so you could see that. And inhale, exhale, keep that tailbone tilted. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And then how elegantly can we get out of this? Maybe we'll hang on to the chair and take one step. Maybe we have to take a few, but get yourself back to standing straight in front of the chair. Well done. So we'll have a seat and we'll just do a little bit of stretching, cool down. Mainly today I was wanting to work as many joints as possible, trying to stretch them, work them without being, too severe on them, no lifting actual weights, just to try and maintain that flexibility. So I've got my left foot a little out to the left-hand side. It's not straight ahead. And I'm going to cross my right foot over. So already I'm reaching a bit in here to this IT band. Then my left hand's going to come to my right hip. And I'm going to lift up that right hand and bend over. So I get a big stretch from that toe, up the outside of that leg, the outside of the hip, and the ribs, and the obliques. And then exhale, bringing that hand back to shoulder height. We can't keep our hand above our heads with high blood pressure. And inhale, and exhale. Bring that back down again. And inhale, and exhale. So let's just take that to the other side. My right foot comes more to the right-hand side. My left foot is going to cross over. Already, I can feel that bit of a stretch there. If I'm nice and straight, if my posture is good, and I lift that left arm over, whoops, the right hand comes to the outside of that left hip, and I lift this left arm over, I can feel a really big stretch, and it feels good. So inhale. Exhale, bring that to shoulder height. Inhale. Exhale and bring that to shoulder height. Inhale. And exhale and bring that to shoulder height. And let's just bring our feet together. I want to do some toes and heels. So my knees are apart. I'm just going to come up on the toes and then down on the heels. So the purpose of flexibility exercises is, you know, even if you consider that, even if you think you're not very flexible, and lots of people believe that they are not very flexible, if you could keep what flexibility you have, you know, into your 100 years old, wouldn't that be an awesome thing? So even if you're just doing some of this stuff to just keep what you have, that's great. That's what happens when you do that once a week, when you join me once a week. If you want to actually improve that flexibility, then go into my stash of videos and do it twice a week, and you will actually notice improvement. It's amazing. Really, it is. Okay, so let's bring our feet together. My arms are outstretched with my thumbs pointing up. Then I want to point them forward. Then I want to point them down. And some of you may or may not get that far. And then I want to point them back. Okay, and then the thumbs come up and forward. So here's an inspirational story for you. And down and back. I met a lady whose friend's doctor said, take chair yoga and aquafit, because she had an autoimmune system and she really needed to exercise and build that all up. She went to her first aquafit class and she lasted 5 minutes. Now, most of us would give up, wouldn't we? We'd say, oh, I can't do it. She didn't. And it took her about a year, but she could stay for the full 45 minutes. Isn't that amazing? And same with her chair yoga. She started in chair yoga and she thought, I'm not flexible enough. I can't do this, but she stuck with it. And it was like about 6 months and she was doing all the poses, everything. And I thought, isn't that an inspiration to the rest of us when we want to give up? All right, one last exercise. So I'm not going to stay here long, but I want to bring my right ankle on top of my left knee. So there's several ways to do that. You can straighten that left leg, put that right ankle on the left leg, and then pull your pants until you get that ankle on top of the knee, and then bend that left knee. Now, some of you might only get to here, and that might be enough for that hip. So you're going to stop there, but don't stop on the knee. You stop below, or you give it a try. Can you get it above? And you get it above, but not on the knee. All right, so my favorite exercise. Inhale nice and tall. I already feel that stretch. And exhale, leaning forward. And hold. Not long. And release. Let's go to the other side. So I straighten my right leg. You can cross over with the left and reach for whatever you can get, your pant leg, whatever. Maybe you can reach your calf at some point and you pull it up past the knee or below the knee. And if it's below the knee, you kind of have to leave your leg straight out. It won't work for you to bend the knee. But if you're above the knee, you can bend that knee. And this might be enough. You might have such a stretch in there that you're like, okay, I can't do anymore. But if you can, so this is what you're working for in 6 months' time, right? Inhale nice and straight. And exhale, coming forward. Whoa. Until you feel this part of the hip kind of talking to you. And hold a little bit. And come up. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, please press like or share or subscribe or whatever. And then if you press the bell icon, then you'll know when my new videos come through about once a week. And hopefully we can reach more people who just can't get out for regular exercise. Lean back into your chair and close your eyes. You deserve a nice break. You've worked hard. Just get comfortable. Lower your chin a little. See if you can soften your whole bottom half, your feet and your calves and your thighs and your butt. Just let it get heavy. And then with your elbows, come back a little and down, just a little, just to lower those shoulders away from the ears. Release the lower jaw from the upper jaw. Soften your cheeks and around your eyes. Take a moment to think of something you are grateful for. It can be anything. A good garden, a homemade bowl of soup, the ability to actually do some of these poses. And then open your eyes. And I am, of course, am grateful for you watching the video and maybe trying some stuff out. May your inner light shine for all to see. Namaste.